why you should thank God is not because, it's because you know that it is not by your power, not by your might, because you know that there is an invisible hand that is upon your life. David was not the only person that kills giants. David was not the only person that slew giants. Many people have said why David became king was because he slew a giant slayer. David was not the only person. Even his, will I call him cousin, killed a giant and nobody made him a king. Why David became king was because of the invisible hand of God upon his life, the anointing upon his life. You can be doing the same thing with another person. Why your own is better than that person is because of the anointing that is upon your life. What made David king was the invisible hand that was upon his life, not because he killed a giant. There were many people that killed giants in his days. There are many people that are doing the same thing that you are doing today, and you are better than them. Many people singing the same way you are singing, and you are better than them. Not because you are more gifted or more skilled. It's because there's an invisible hand that is upon your life. That invisible hand is what you will recognize, and you will give thanks to God. There's an invisible hand. There's an invisible hand that will be upon your life. There was an invisible hand that was on David. That was on David. He went to war. The same army he had, those ones had it. The same chariot he had, those ones had it. That's why David said, some trust in chariots, some trust in horses, but we will trust in the name of the Lord. Because he knew that his adversaries also had that chariot. They also had those horses, but why is he winning? There's an invisible hand that was upon his head. Why is director blessed today? You might think because he's a pastor, you to go and start a church. Go and start a church. Go and start a church. There's an invisible hand that is upon his life. There's an invisible hand. People will be doing the same thing. One person will go. Same thing. That is why you must thank God. Why you are not dead today. You traveled past the places that other people traveled. They had accidents. They died. They were kidnapped. But you were not kidnapped because there's an invisible hand that was upon your life. Invisible hand. That is one of the reasons why you should thank God. That is why you should give thanks to God, because there's an invisible hand that is upon, that make things to happen. David was not the only giant killer. Jonathan, the son of Shimei, also killed giants. And nobody thought, let's go and make him the king. But why are they thinking, let's make David king? There's an invisible hand.